They're getting more sophisticated and more sophisticated, Rob. What we've seen traditionally in 2019 at the crisis then, we would see that they would write phone numbers and information of who they should contact here in the United States on their shirts, on their sleeves, sometimes on their body. Wow. You would see actually sometimes on their shirts big letters that represented the group that the cartels were going to get together and smuggle them across. And now they just got more sophisticated. Now they're using these medical style wristbands that we see to track their groups, who they're going to bring together, how many they're going to bring together, where and when they're going to get them across. They're getting more sophisticated every single day, and they're making a lot of money thanks to this administration.
Yeah, and they're littering the area. There are thousands of them. I saw bags full of them, just trash bags that people had picked up and to throw out and whatever. I want to play a soundbite from New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She was talking about the use of the word surge, in reference to our southern border. Take a listen.
They want to say, what about the surge? Well, first of all, just gut check, stop. Anyone who's using the term surge around you consciously is trying to invoke a militaristic frame. And that's a problem because this is not a surge. These are children and they are not insurgents and we are not being invaded.
I honestly, she's just so out to lunch. It sounds like it's a great lunch. Here's a definition from Webster's what a surge is: a sudden, powerful movement, especially by a crowd or natural force. So a natural force referring to like a tidal wave, in the other sense referring to a crowd of people. That is why it's being called a surge. So we can't call it a crisis, and now according to AOC, we can't call it a surge either.
And then she combines the definition of surge with insurgents.
Right.
I mean, Rob, look, I probably shouldn't make light of this, but what AOC has to say is of no moment to me. I mean, she has no idea what she's talking about. None.
Agreed. And by the way, she's got millions of followers across social media. And the problem is they hear that and they take it as gospel. They think that's a fact. And it's just she is so poorly informed. A new Marist poll says that 34% of people approve of the job that Joe Biden is doing with regard to our southern border and immigration. That number was in the 60s 70 days ago when he took office. Are the American people finally starting to catch on to how bad things are down there?
They are, and I'm hearing more and more. And Rob, look, what you're doing, your show is part of that. Look, as this administration, look, we clearly know they've created the crisis. We clearly know it's a crisis. Even though they're trying to convince American people, they're not seeing what they're actually seeing. But what they've also done is lock out the media, and they really shut down the flow of information, and they've shut down the transparency. But it shows like you're doing an incredible service to this country, and you're getting that information out, and you're getting the truth out. And I think it's having an impact, and the American people